Fashion. How are you? We're so glad that you're with us today. Thank you for joining our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you like what you see, before we start anything else, would you subscribe to our channel and tell your friends about it? We cover fashion, beauty, relationships, love, and how to have like victory and how to win and get out of these situations, like where maybe you're in an abusive situation or you're struggling with weight. Hello.
We're real at fashion. We believe in being real.
We
right?
do believe in being real.
For sure.
So, because we know there's not one person on earth that has it all together.
No.
Even if they look like they have it all together, they don't. So anyway, we just want to invite you to subscribe or like anything, whether it's YouTube, Periscope, what else are we? Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. I feel like there's a newer one. Twitter. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Pinterest, all those other ones. What? Facebook,
Spotify.
Snapchat, Spotify, and we just joined Tumblr, but we ain't got nothing on there, so don't go there yet. All right, so today, we're just going to talk, today, we're going to talk about, New York Fashion Week is going on, and we are not there. Boo!
Yeah.
I know, we're bummed about that. But, we are still very much, like watching, you can watch fashion, is it fashionweekonline.com? Been watching some of the links and just seeing a lot of good stuff, a lot of funky stuff too.
Yeah,
Have you had a chance to?
Yeah, I've had a chance to look. Some of it I'm like, okay, I can see, and then some of it I'm a little like caught off guard. It's very bright and shiny and odd shapes. And,
Yeah.
But you got to give it to the designers that have that kind of
Creativity.
mindset, that they can think outside of like plain t-shirt and jeans kind of thing. So I love it. I love that they can go there. It's fun to see.
See, I love that already that you said that because it's true. First of all, there's all of these designers who exist. I mean, there's probably thousands of designers,
sure,
and yet all of them have something different to offer the fashion world.
Right.
That just says something to me about how we are created and we're supposed to do our own thing. So there's no need for me to want to compete with you.
No competition needed.
Right, because even if we did the same thing, your way would be different than my way.
Right.
Completely, yeah. So that's so
and
cool.
it allows unique individuals to shine in their area. And I think a lot of people were doing metallics this fall season, and then other people were doing checkers and plaids.
I saw a lot of checkers, a lot of plaids. I did see a lot of flowy. I can't remember which designer it was. Today was very celestial and shimmers and the flowy, and there was like a lot of the models didn't even have a lot of makeup on.
Right, really plain.
It was very plain. The hair was just very simple, no jewelry, very simplistic.
Right.
But then I would see another designer who was totally
like glammed out. Everything shiny. Hair was like slicky. I mean, everything was fancy.
Even like yellows with like purple, pink kind of colors, and the same designer. Goodnight. I mean, it's like you see so many, and I can't remember. Like they had a bit of a British vibe going on, but then they had a little bit of a reggae vibe going on, and there was another one that reminded me like Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, very almost like ethereal and kind of.
Yes.
And there was a whole section I saw online about like the Baroque look, which was very like stiff fabrics and almost as if it was taken back in like you were in England back in the days of Queen Elizabeth. Very like formal and which is. Not practical, straight off the runway into everyday life, but interesting to see how that's going to translate coming this fall in our department stores. Like, how is that going to work? That's very unique.
And that's always the question. That's always the final question for me. Is like I'm watching the runway, the shows, and the different designers and what they've created and what their line is presenting for this season. And I'm like, how is that going to translate into where I go shopping? H&M, Banana Republic, Nordstrom,
I don't understand how
Top
it gets
Shop.
from the runway to my closet. I don't get that, but I love it. I love that it does. So
and there was one I have to say, and I actually do remember who the designer was, but I will not say who they were. And it was so dark, and it was really kind of twisted, and it, you know, this person is a wench and then this person is a hustler, and the shoes were backwards and forward. It was like one pair of shoes, so they couldn't walk. It was
strange.
Very strange, you know, and I thought, well, you know, but they're being creative too, so that's their thing.
Right.
And I would never wear any of that unless maybe someone paid me $1,000 to walk down. I would do it.
But that's true, 1,000.
I would do it. I would do it for 500.
That's true.
I might do it for 100.
Depending on, that is true. Yeah, depending on the day, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So talk to me about just, you know, what do you have going on and anything going?
Nothing like super extreme. I'm excited. We have a couple of conferences that I'm get to attend coming up this fall, so I'm already thinking ahead about my wardrobe. I already, like, when I know I'm going on a trip, I already planned.
That's good.
In my brain, like, okay, what 5 outfits, and I tend to overpack.
Yes.
I'm an overpacker.
Yes.
But I think more choices, you know, the more merriment, I think. So,
well, yes.
I just like having options.
Unless you're flying Spirit Airlines.
Well, that's true.
Then you
have
definitely
to pay for your luggage.
Yeah, you have to pay for your luggage. I mean, really, your luggage can only be this size.
Right, that's true.
So there was one trip where I tackled it. I was like, I'm not going to pay another $1 because it was a great airfare. So I bought an airtight bag, and I just packed like little cotton with flip-flops, and it was a summer trip, so, and then I just airtight it, and I walked on there, and I could not believe I literally walked on to Spirit Airlines with a beach bag.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, yes,
I did it. That is tricky in the fall because everything's so bulky, and like the fall and winter, like traveling is like, that's extremely tricky to, like, how do you pack concisely with fall bulky clothes?
Right, boots, Uggs,
jackets,
riding
scarves.
boots. Yeah. I don't think it's as possible to do.
It's not as easy.
Yeah.
But there are creative ways of re-wearing things and repurposing things and making it unique. So
that's very true.
It's fun to look for those creative ways to travel in the fall and winter.
Yeah. Well, speaking of traveling, you and I are going to go to Chicago. Next month we're going to go, or in 2 months we're going to go to Chicago, so that's going to be fun. So we'll have to figure out how to pack.
Yes.
On that.
I'm already starting to think of my outfits. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, it's going to be cold.
So that'll be fun.
And we tackle Madison, Wisconsin as well.
Both chilly.
Yeah. Very cold.
So that'll be kind of fun.
It sometimes snows in Wisconsin in November.
Okay.
So.
My snow boots.
Yeah. Okay, so now we just have a few more minutes. We talked a little bit about Fashion Week. So if you have a chance, go fashionweekonline.com, and then you can replay some of the designers, you know, Tom Ford and Vivienne Westwood and Tory Burch, and you know, just some of the ones that we like to watch, and we like what they come out with every season. We look forward to seeing what they're bringing to the table, and then also some of the new ones as well. And then hopefully next year we'll be there. Next year we want to be in New York.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Our whole team, we want to take our whole team.
I love it.
Ashton's like, yes. Okay, so now talk to me about, like, when you look in these magazines on what's coming out in the fall, is there anything that resonates for you? What you think would be good for some of our viewers?
You know, I love, they're doing a lot of the really baggy, comfortable sweatshirts with like loose jeans and cute little things. I still think that that's really practical. I mean, it's cute and fashionable, but it's something that you can wear and still look cute with, like, you know, your hair pulled back in a cute bun and like some fun earrings and a great purse. You know, you add all of that. You know, so I think that it's comfortable, because sometimes when you're going somewhere, you want to be fashionable but not like cinched up and pulled together and all, you know, like all stiff and uncomfortable. And so I love that that's okay in the fall to just throw on a cute little old sweatshirt from the 90s and rock it, you know. It's kind of fun. Yeah,
it's so crazy to me because I know, you know, the baggier pants, I think skinny jeans will probably still stay around for a while. But you know, you see the culottes are coming back in, and I see a lot of the purples and the blue hues, the maroons again.
And pumpkin spice. Did you know that that's a color now?
I did not know that's a color.
There's a pumpkin spice, like it's like an orangey, kind of like the color of this table.
I like the pumpkin spice latte.
Right, and so now you can wear it
That would not look good on my colors.
Yeah, you gotta have the right color. I tried on a dress today,
Yeah.
and I was going for like that floral, because florals are in right now. Like,
Yes.
like the big
Yep.
florals, really pretty.
Yeah.
And it was in the hue of pumpkin spice.
Nice.
And I thought
this
it was
kind of has a little bit. Some of the
Yeah.
flowers do.
Yeah, I love that. And it's the bohemian with it too. So it's
Yeah.
like the bell sleeves and like the long,
Yes.
with some cute booties. But the pumpkin spice on my freckled skin did not.
Didn't go that great.
No,
Yeah.
no. But I mean, I love the latte.
Does it look good on your skin? No.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to really pull it off.
Yeah.
But more power to you if you can pull off.
Yeah.
pumpkin
So
spice.
what color of skin would look good with a pumpkin spice? Because I don't know that I've even seen the color to know.
It's like let me see if I can try to
Okay.
see it and describe it. I don't know. We'll
Definitely
definitely
look in these magazines on what's coming out in the fall. Is there anything that resonates for you? What you think would be good for some of our viewers?
You know, I love they're doing a lot of the really baggy, comfortable sweatshirts with like loose jeans and cute little things. I still think that that's really practical. I mean, it's cute and fashionable, but it's something that you can wear
Yeah.
and still look cute with, like, you know, your hair pulled back in a cute bun,
Yeah.
and like some fun earrings and a
Yes.
great purse. You know,
Speaking
you
of
add all
earrings.
of that.
Yeah.
It, you know, yeah. So I think that but it's comfortable, because sometimes when you're going somewhere, you want to be fashionable, but not like cinched up and pulled together and all,
Right.
you know, like all stiff and uncomfortable. And so I love that that's okay in the fall to just throw on a cute little old sweatshirt from the 90s and rock
Yeah.
it. You know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's so crazy to me because I know, you know, the baggier pants. I think skinny jeans will probably still stay around for a while.
Yes.
But you know, you see the culottes are coming back in, and I see a lot of the purples and the blue hues, the maroons again.
And pumpkin spice. Did you know that that's a color now?
I did not know
Yes.
that's a color.
There's pumpkin spice, like it's like an orangey, kind of like the color of this table.
I like
It's
the
got-
pumpkin spice latte.
Right. And so now you can wear it.
That would not look good on my colors.
Yeah, you gotta have the right color. I tried on a dress today,
Yeah.
and I was going for like that floral, because florals are in right now. Like,
Yes.
like the big
Yep.
florals, really pretty.
Yeah.
And it was in the hue of pumpkin spice.
Nice.
And I thought
This
it was
kind of
kinda
has a
fun.
little bit. Some of the
Yeah.
flowers do.
Yeah, I love that. And it's the bohemian with it too. So it's like
Yeah.
the bell sleeves and like the long,
Yes.
with some cute booties. But the pumpkin spice on my freckled skin did not.
Didn't go that great.
No,
Yeah.
no. But I mean, I love the latte.
Does it look good on your skin? No.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to really pull it off.
Yeah.
But more power to you if you can pull off.
Yeah.
pumpkin
So
spice.
what color of skin would look good with a pumpkin spice? Because I don't know that I've even seen the color to know.
It's like let me see if I can try to
Okay.
see it and describe it. I don't know. Well, definitely.
Yeah, I know you were talking about the sun. We
Maybe
talked a
in
little bit
smaller
about
amounts, maybe.
this one. Like we talked a little bit about like
Yes, the jumper.
the jumper over the sweaters.
Yes.
I think not everybody can pull that off. Like for me, I'm a little bit bigger, heavier on the top. So that,
Bustier.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's not gonna look as great unless maybe if I found a black turtleneck, you know, sleek, and I don't know. But
Yeah.
this look, even on her, she's thin, but I feel it makes her look boxy.
It is a little bit boxy. It's very reminiscent of, you know, schoolgirl, like for me when I was in kid, like we wore those to elementary school. They were our uniform, so it's a little bit reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody really wants to go back to. Now that's the pumpkin spice color.
Oh, okay.
So it's like an orangey.
It reminds me, yeah.
It's a little bit orange, and there's a variety of it. So maybe a darker hue.
Well, that wouldn't look bad on
No,
me.
I think you could actually pull that off.
Yeah, I was picturing something else, but I think that would
No,
look
it's
nice
like a
on me.
muted.
Acris. I like Acris.
It's really it's a pretty color.
All right.
So I've seen a lot of pantsuits, and I don't know how I feel about those.
Yeah, they're coming back.
I know. Which I mean, I think they're very versatile, but I don't know.
I know.
How do you feel about a pantsuit?
Well, you know, I'm a firm believer of holding. If you really like something, hold on to it. So I've held on to culottes
Okay.
from years ago. Culottes from years ago. I've held on to pedal pushers
Cute.
from years ago, and so it's for me. I love seeing them all come back around. The problem for me is I don't fit into them anymore. So it's like, good luck with that. So, but the same I would say for pantsuits. I have some pantsuits that I have saved.
Yeah.
Maybe because it was like Yvonne Picone or just one of those old,
classic.
vintage, classic suits that you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens, and I think, you know, I can make it work with some of the different pieces. Yeah. Chokers are back.
Right. I know.
You know,
like, I'm wearing this, but you know, it's definitely. Yeah. I was a kid when these came out.
Right.
You know, and it's weird. It's
yeah.
Weird. Yeah, it's strange. And I've noticed too in Fashion Week that a lot of off the shoulder for fall, which is really interesting because it's kind of colder, but it's off the shoulder. And then one sleeve items, like with like. Did you happen to see the extra long sleeves that are in? They looks like a toddler in like their dad's shirt.
No.
It's very interesting, but it was like long.
I have a hard enough time just with shirts, like with regular.
It's just like these poor little like these women walking down and they're just like draping and they just made everything droopy. I don't know how I feel about those ones, but maybe they'd actually, with my length of arms, they'd actually fit me normal size.
It would, yeah.
It would be normal size sleeves.
I did see some Copacabana kind of type, you know, on Fashion Week, you know, and I was kind of doing the Barry Manilow thing, but I don't think I
they were extra long.
Yeah,
it's interesting. But the off the shoulder and then the one sleeve thing is for the fall. Some of the fall fashion is not necessarily weather conducive.
Right.
So you have to think a little bit about that depending on where you live.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, a lot of what I did see, I was like, oh, we could totally wear that. But, you know, I saw a lot of flip-flops on the runway this year.
Right.
You know, or just even flat, like kind of like a Birkenstock looking shoe. Even with the dressiest of dresses.
Right.
It was very interesting. Yeah. You know, we could pull that off, but I don't know that in New York you could pull that off in December. I remember being in New York in January just last year, and it was a blizzard. We got snowed in, and we couldn't even leave. You know. So anyway, it will be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to think of what we have coming up with fashion as we wrap up. Let's see, we are in September. I know we're going to try to cover some of LA Fashion Week, so we're excited about that.
Yeah, that'll be great.
And I know we did a live Periscope, and so if you haven't checked it out yet, Janae, showed a couple of her favorite outfits, and the three girls, they really rocked what they were wearing.
Fun.
I thought they did a really great job. Gorgeous colors, and everything was really flattering, especially for their like the workforce, or a date night, or a girls' night, or back to school. So be sure to check that out. It's going to be on YouTube as well. And we always have kind of host chats. We like to have Zoe doing the beauty tutorials, and we have more girls that are joining the team, and they're passionate about fashion, or they're passionate about makeup and beauty. And so just, you know, be on the lookout. But like I said, subscribe, and fashionedmagazine.com, and we are an online magazine, but we do hope that by 2017 we will be in print. Yeah. Great. Anything else you want to say? Share?
No, it's been so fun. Thanks for having this chat with me. I appreciate it.
It's been fun. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.